welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Akubeze and I'm a weekly vlogger based in Lagos, Nigeria. I should actually be saying a different kind of welcome to the fam because we are somewhat different today and I'm quite excited. I'm actually feeling so nervous to see the vlog how complicated it was getting this video together. But honestly, I am so happy to finally be in my own apartment with a proper filming space. And I know it's a lot, but then I'm trying to send a loud and clear message. I'm trying to get you to notice me. Shout out to Ugo, the designer behind all of this. And yeah, he actually surpassed my expectations. You know, I was just thinking it's just the words, but then he threw in all these butterflies as well. And it's just gorgeous. Let me know what you think about the new setup. Yeah, this is the setup for my Q&A videos. I'm gonna have a different setup for my makeup videos. The Q&A videos, I want it to just be me, you, and the values I want you to remember. So I hope you guys see everything. There's resilience, there's enlightenment, there's transformation, faith, central, progress, mingling, empowerment, and hope. And I have lots of plans for this studio, this setup. I want to be doing a lot more Q&As, but I'll explain all of that at the end of the video. For now, we are celebrating hitting 9,000 subscribers. I'm so happy that the family keeps growing. I'm so happy that you guys enjoy the vlogmas content. And yeah, I'm just excited to finally be in this new setup and preparing for bigger because I want to keep growing. I've peeked at some of the questions, but one of the questions I was asking, what's my plan for YouTube or my goal for 2021, and growth is just like the one word that sums it up. Growth, aka transformation. I'm trying to really emerge from this cocoon, y'all, and really do it big and conquer what I'm meant to conquer and just fulfill my destiny essentially. Yeah, I put the questions on Instagram and YouTube and I'm just gonna be going through them all. I really want to try and answer all, but now I'm looking at it, there's quite a lot. We'll see how long this video is editing. I might edit some questions out, sorry if I did. But then yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure you watch to the end, hear my new announcement about my new series. Okay y'all, answering the questions from my phone. I have changed position. I'm probably going to be changing positions a lot because this chair is not really the most comfortable. But yeah, we'll keep improving this setup and making it what it's meant to be. My position has changed again this week because the camera overheated. This honestly is so stressful. I hope I can get through this video because yeah, questions. Okay, first question. 3 places you would like to visit. I definitely want to go to Jos because I've heard so much about it. I want to see the tattoos because I don't think I've ever seen one before. And I've also heard that it's like a really popular city for the arts and entertainment sector, if I'll call it that. Somewhere else I would also like to visit is Cross River. I want to go to Calabar. I want to see, I've been there before actually, but I don't think I actually got to Obulukatu Ranch. That's somewhere I would love to go and visit and see there. And yeah, it just seems like we have so much. My third place would be Kano or Kaduna, somewhere in the north. I also saw Wodemaya's recent video as well, and did you see that results? It's crazy because it's my friend that owns the place, and I never thought to myself, oh, let me go and vlog this because this would be something that would be so good to see about Nigeria. I would never even know something like that had existed. I feel like the Instagram page doesn't do it justice, and those drone shots that whenever I got up the place, you're like, wow, I can't even not looking half bad. So yeah, I'd love to do that. I'd love to visit those 3 places. That's within Nigeria. Outside Nigeria, maybe Bora Bora, some water paradise kind of vibe. Rwanda, just because I feel like the people seem like they would be very interesting, and I love how their government's kind of running. And Paris, because Paris is my favorite city, of course. Okay, next question. What is your dream holiday destination? I think my dream holiday destination is definitely closer to Bora Bora, that kind of clear water question. I'm a sucker for water, honestly. Okay. Next question. What is the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you? So this question, I actually shared it on my video with Ezine from Sugar's Diary. Yeah, I peed in a shop and it was like the weirdest thing ever. I don't even know how it happened, and I was not even this old. I was like probably like 15 or something, like, but they had locked the toilet in the shop and I really needed to pee. Like, I was so pressed, they couldn't find the key, and I just like let it rip, and then, you know, yeah, I think that's I have like a lot of embarrassing pee stories. So me and pee, we don't work well together. What is the most memorable thing, both good and bad, that happened to you or that I did in 2020? That's a really good question. Okay, so the most memorable good thing I did in 2020 was moving to Lagos, because I just feel like there have been so many blessings attached to the move that it's just blowing my mind, like how it happened. And yeah, I won't ever forget how 2020 like shifted my course, because I wasn't really expecting to move to Lagos. I never thought I could even enjoy life in Lagos, or that, you know, Lagos could be fun. But then because I ended up getting stuck during the pandemic, I now really saw the value of living in Lagos and actually being able to make the move, like, and so seamlessly and like so favorably, if I would put it like that. It just seems like, wow, I can't ever forget it. There will be something good attached to it. So yeah, that's my most memorable good thing. My most memorable bad thing I did in 2020 was 2020 was a rough year. Yeah, let's just say I got played like on numerous occasions by different people. Like, I just started seeing that, wow, people are players. So like, let's just put it like that. Like, I got played. Like, it's not everybody that's real. Like, genuine and real people are few and far between. So yeah, I got played, but enough times. Like, yeah. So that was the most memorable bad thing that happened to me in 2020. Oh my god. There have been so many questions about me and my ex. So I feel like this is actually the only time, or should I say the proper time, to address the question, because yeah, everybody wants to know what happened, why we broke up, you know, why. There's somebody that said, you showed us your man some time ago, are you no longer together? You are such a beautiful and intelligent woman. So any gist on that issue? And I don't know if I found this comment like complimentary or condescending, because it's like, okay, you're such a beautiful and intelligent woman, so surely you must have found a man by now. Like, why are you not able to keep a man, type of thing? I'm assuming that you're kind of saying, but I don't know. I feel like, no, in fact, let me not say I don't know. I know, and it's because I'm not willing to settle. And I feel like until I find the man that really just, you know, ticks every box, and I know that people are not perfect. I know that my guy will be flawed, but until I find the man who, like, I can tolerate his flaws, and I can really just like spend every single day for the rest of my life with, then I'm not willing to settle. Like, and I know that nobody's gonna be perfect. I know, because I hear this all the time. I have this argument with those close to me as well all the time, and I know that what makes a relationship work is commitment, and just, you know, deciding that I'm gonna stick to this person through it all. But I feel like I want to do that for the right person. I want to like stick around for the right person, essentially, and I have not found the right person for me. I was almost living with him, and I just realized that, you know, there were some things that just couldn't work long term between us, and yeah, we like parted ways. So, you know, I'd rather break up now than get married and then break up. So yeah. Next question. Franklin said, are you ready to marry from Anambra? I don't know why you put it like that, but I feel like I want to marry an Igbo man. I've said this so many times, because I don't know, I just feel this kind of calling towards them. And of course, I love Anambra. I've heard the best things about Anambra, but then I feel like there are more states to explore. So I want to marry an Igbo guy, and I think I can marry an Anambra Anambra guy. But yeah, something else I was also thinking is there was this guy that messaged me and he was from Anambra State and he was talking about how he provides for his wife, so therefore she must do the cooking and the cleaning. So on Instagram, by the way. So like if he provides, why should she not do all of that? And this is now triggering me about Anambra guys, even though my ex did not exhibit any of those traits. So I feel like I don't think this guy is a true reflection of Anambra guys. Anyways, and I've also come to the conclusion as well that not what I want, what God wants. I want to marry an Igbo guy, preferably, but if I end up marrying a Japanese man, whatever like God wants for me, I've actually realized I need to let go of my preconceived notions of what I think is best for me. I just need to, as the spirit leads, I just need to move as the spirit leads, you get. So, okay. Next question. Can you marry a non-Equatorian person, like a Hausa or Yoruba person? I don't even feel like I want to marry Equatorian first of all. So I can definitely marry a non-Equatorian person. Yes, I definitely can marry a Hausa or Yoruba if that's how the spirit leads. But I have to marry a Christian. That's the one thing that I'm insistent on. Like, can't be an atheist, can't be a Muslim, a Jew, one Buddhist, all the different religions, but it has to be a Christian because I don't know, I just want to raise my children with those values. So that's the one thing I can do. Can I just say that? Okay. Next question. Brittany's journal said, how old are you and why did you start vlogging? I am currently 27 years old. Like, wow. If you've been on this journey with me from the very beginning, you know that I posted my first vlog on my 25th birthday, and it's been 2 years following my dreams as at November 2020. So yeah, I'm currently 27, and why did I start vlogging? I started vlogging because I put up a poll asking people what they wanted to see more from me, and a lot of people chose vlogging. That was the biggest calling for me to do vlog, like for me to properly start vlogging, like consider myself as a vlogger. But that's what I watched YouTube for the most. I started watching YouTube because of beauty videos. So I still try and do beauty and hair videos here and there because I know, that's what initially attracted me. But then what made me stick to YouTube was watching daily vloggers. So I'm like, wow, I want to give other people that. I feel like when you're doing makeup, when you're doing skincare, when you're doing other kinds of fashion, you're almost playing dress up. You're not really letting people see you. You're just putting on a kind of show. But then when you're vlogging, you're actually being yourself basically. And yeah, so I want to show people more of what's an enlightened and empowered woman in Africa, in Nigeria, in Lagos is living life, and yeah, obviously based on my own context, based on my own history, which is why there are vlogs that you can catch up on. So yeah, that's why I decided vlogging. That was a very long answer and I hope it made sense. Oh, Dan said, why did you leave Playwoman? I left Playwoman because I was moving to Lagos. I had already decided as at March that I wanted to move to Lagos. But then that's also because I was dating my ex at the time. So I was also thinking we were going to get married. Hey, but the way I'm moving, and that's what I tell you guys, I move. So yeah, at that point, obviously we're long distance, and we haven't lived together, so I didn't really know, what COVID was going to do to our relationship, but everything seemed perfect, Abuja to Lagos. So what they call it, in my mind, I was only telling myself, I'm going to move to Lagos, so let me just leave the job now before I really cement myself into the brand, and then let me just start doing my own thing because it's already causing clashes anyways. I got suspended at least once or twice based on lateness. Yeah, it was just causing clashes. So I said let me just leave and focus on my own thing. Then COVID happened. Nav said, how do I meet my soulmate? Nav, babes or dudes, whoever you are, I need the plug as well. I'm ready to meet my soulmate. So if I knew, I would have had him by now. I would have found him. So yeah. Halima said, would you move to the United States for love? Do you know, it's so funny that you asked this question because I feel like I kind of just started actually properly thinking about that because I was could make a really big impact. So why should I move abroad? So it's not what I envisioned for myself, and it will actually be a very difficult decision. But anything for love, like really, actually, I won't lie. Like so, I would move to the United States for love if it was that deep. But oh my god! But as the spirit leads, God, that's what you have in store for me. Then so be it. Onyebuchi Ayawu actually said, oh, I know Onyebuchi is a very regular commenter on my videos, so shout out to you. Said, would you consider stepping into marriage with an undergraduate if he's loving and caring and intelligent and God-fearing, question mark. That's me. I said anything for love, but my lord, like, why you guys testing me? Like, ideally, I don't want to be with somebody who is younger than me or who is still in school. I don't know, like undergraduates, as in he has not even done one degree at all. It will be very difficult because I just feel like I'll have to be taking care of him. Like loving, caring, intelligent, God-fearing. Of course, all of those things are excellent qualities to have, but like, would we be compatible? I'm really trying to rationalize it, and I would say never, but honestly, I can't see it happening. Like. So let me move on. Speaking of undergraduate, somebody said any tips for studying law because it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. It's word intensive. You have to do a lot of reading. You have to do a lot of writing. But then I think read the textbooks. I feel like that was the biggest thing for me. I feel like notes don't really give you the gist. And with law, when you understand the gist, so that's reading the textbooks, reading the actual cases where the law originated from, like. You get to really have a fuller idea of the law and the reason behind the law and the purpose the law serves and any flaws that there may be in the law that affect the case at hand or the scenario at hand and the different elements. Like it's very intense. So I feel like do expansive reading. I think that's really just the biggest tips, and also pace yourself. Like don't kill yourself on the matter because it's possible to actually catch it very quickly. And if you're in law school, I would say do lesson. I feel like in uni I didn't really need to do lesson, but Jesus, in law school, please do lesson. It really helps it all way. The next question is, are you still a practicing attorney? No, I am not practicing anymore because I am really trying to do YouTube full time, and I'm also doing more of communications consulting. I found that it was way more profitable, and I still enjoy it as equally. And I feel like my experience in law, understanding how to enunciate, how to put sentences together, how to respond to people's own points of views, aka argue. You can transfer those skills, those communication skills from law to other industries. So I'm consulting for companies and kind of telling them how to pass their messages across, if that makes sense. And somebody else said, how do your parents feel about using YouTube as opposed to practicing law? How many siblings do you have? Okay, so I have 3 siblings, like 4, 2 brothers, 1 sister, and me. Catch up on them in my vlogs. And how do my parents feel about me, not doing law? I feel like my dad is kind of weirdly on board. I'm still carrying the law with me. I'm still embodying the law. So I think my dad understands how I am converting things. It's not so hard. And with my mom, I feel like she's just more nervous about the fact that YouTube is not necessarily a secure job. Like, where am I going to be getting active income from? Or how regular is my income going to be? Whereas if I was a lawyer, obviously working in a firm, yeah, it may not be the largest amount. Working in a firm or an organization, it may not be the largest amount, but at least you'll be getting your regular income. You'll be able to kind of plan your life around that. So that's their fear. I think they know that human rights is not just something I was practicing, like it's an everyday thing. And I feel like with my YouTube, I've convinced them that I can convert it. I can still use my platform to practice law, to talk about law, to enlighten people about law. Nobody is stressing me that badly, and they're just kind of watching to see how it's going to work, and they're a bit nervous, like what if it doesn't work? So yeah, that's how they feel, I guess. Hi fam, not only did I realize that like half of my footage is gone based on I don't even know what, because I'm quite shocked. But the last outro I even filmed after I realized also didn't record, so now it's scaring me. Even if that video was over 20 minutes long, It was actually maybe probably like an hour 30 minutes long of filming, because there were a lot of questions and I was also rambling because I was just, you know, not used to the setting, not used to filming my Q&A in that kind of like structured environment. So I don't know, what do you guys think about the whole studio version or the whole setup version, let's put it like that, of my videos? Because it's something I definitely want to make consistent. What I was talking about when I referred to a series at the beginning of the video is my new series launch, which is going to be Ask Aku. Basically, one of my favorite parts of Tumblr, which is where I feel like social media really started having like meaning to me, was the anonymous questions I used to receive from people just asking me like different things that they wanted advice on or they wanted to hear my viewpoint on. I'll leave the links to my Tumblr below and I'll try and insert some screenshots, but you know, I wanted to kind of incorporate that into YouTube. So basically I was saying that I'm going to be doing more Q&As, so it must be a sign that this video ended abruptly and I wasn't able to properly film the Q&A to the end. So I'm going to do another video tomorrow and do another video on Tuesday, so that I answer all the questions from YouTube and even the questions from Instagram. So yeah, expect a lot more Q&As from me, and if you have any questions for me, please send me an email at kubeze@hotmail.com, or you can leave a comment below. I'm just going to be like putting together different questions and yeah, sharing my perspective on the different topics or the different, you know, issues at hand. So yeah, that's that. Sorry that the video is patchy. We're gonna keep improving. Like, you know, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep pressing for progress. Like, I really want to do this thing and do it well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video regardless. Give me some time, things will get better, and please subscribe for weekly vlogs and more transformation content. Love you.
My walk and my talk been different. My style and my thoughts been different. I got you.